Congratulations on your purchase of Simple Driver Updater. In addition to the confirmation page after your payment, you should also receive a confirmation email for your records. In both cases, you'll find your license code right here. And if you haven't installed Simple Driver Updater already, you can also find the installation file right here to download, open up, and install. Once the program is installed, go ahead and register it to unlock its full features. Just come to Register, and let's click here since we already have that license key, which again we can find on the purchase confirmation page and in our email to copy and paste. And now the product is fully activated and set to go. Click OK. And before we get started, note that we can always create a safety net for our system before we update any drivers. It's very rare, but it is technically possible to have driver glitches, such as a company putting out a new driver that turns out to have bugs. But with this feature, you can create a backup of your current drivers in case you have any issues and would like to restore your system to when it was last working. So let's click Start Backup, and I'll select this first option to create a backup of all of my system drivers, not just specific ones. Click Next, and it might take a minute here to scan and process. Great. Now that we have that safety net, let's come back to the Home tab and click Start Scan Now. Simple Driver Updater will scan all of my updated drivers and cross-reference them against the manufacturer's databases and look for any cases in which the manufacturer has a new driver available. In this case, I've got just 2 outdated drivers, but often enough you'll find scores of them. I'll update them, and Simple Driver Updater will download those new drivers from the manufacturer's official websites. We'll click Install. It will create a restore point for us and install those drivers. Depending on the driver, this could take seconds or it could take several minutes. It's common that you'll be asked to restart your computer for the new drivers to take effect. So if you are, make sure that your work is saved in any other programs you have running, and go ahead and do so. In this case, all my drivers are up to date and no further action is needed. But again, if I suddenly start having issues, I can always come right back here to the Backup tab and click Start Restore to revert back to any old drivers that I had. And that's it. You're all set to use Simple Driver Updater to keep your PC up to date. If you run into any issues, feel free to contact our friendly support team for assistance.